Sometimes, the smallest moments create the biggest headlines. For Jong Suk, it wasn't a new drama, a prestigious award, or a red carpet appearance that recently sent social media into a frenzy. Instead, it was a simple image of the actor quietly browsing through a children's clothing store, carefully selecting tiny outfits for babies. Yet in the eyes of fans, this was never just a shopping trip. The man holding those baby clothes was Jong Suk, now in his late 30s and in a long-term relationship with IU, one of South Korea's most beloved artists. A small moment that sparked huge speculation. On June 7, photos of Jong Suk shopping for children's clothing in Florence, Italy quickly spread across online communities throughout Asia. Within hours, the images had gone viral. Interestingly, most discussions were not about what he bought or where he was shopping. Instead, netizens focused on a different question. Is Jong Suk preparing for a major new chapter in his life? The speculation did not come out of nowhere. Over the past several months, Jong Suk and IU's relationship has remained one of the hottest topics in Korean entertainment. Rumors ranging from wedding plans to the purchase of a potential newlywed home have repeatedly surfaced online, causing fans and media alike to interpret almost every public action through a different lens. So when a celebrity known for rarely appearing in children's stores was suddenly seen spending time selecting gifts for babies, the internet's imagination immediately took over. The truth behind the viral photos. The reality, however, was far simpler. The now viral images were actually screenshots taken from the second episode of Jong Suk's travel vlog series filmed in Italy and uploaded to his YouTube channel. In the video, the actor strolls through the picturesque streets of Florence and stops by a children's clothing store while on his way to enjoy some gelato. There, he openly explains why he decided to shop for baby items. According to Jong Suk, several babies have recently been born among his relatives, friends, and acquaintances. Wanting to celebrate these new arrivals, he decided to personally choose thoughtful gifts for them. There was no secret baby, no wedding announcement, and certainly no confirmation that the actor is preparing to become a father. Yet what fascinated the public was never the shopping trip itself, it was the image Jong Suk unintentionally projected. From romantic leading man to a mature adult figure. For more than a decade, Jong Suk has been recognized as one of Korea's most iconic romantic leading men. Audiences have grown accustomed to seeing him portray youthful characters, heart-fluttering love stories, and idealized romance on screen. His image has long been associated with youth, charm, and cinematic fantasy. But the Florence vlog revealed a different side of him. Gone was the image of a young man consumed by youthful romance. Instead, viewers saw someone entering a stage of life where priorities naturally begin to shift. Thinking about nieces, nephews, and newborn children while traveling abroad. Taking time to select gifts for babies. Speaking warmly about the growing number of young children around him. These are ordinary moments. And ironically, it was precisely their ordinariness that surprised people the most. For perhaps the first time in years, fans were not looking at Jong Suk as a superstar. They were looking at him as a man who appears increasingly comfortable with the idea of family and domestic happiness. Why does every conversation eventually lead back to IU? What makes this story particularly fascinating is that almost every discussion about Jong Suk eventually circles back to one name, IU. Since publicly confirming their relationship, the couple has become one of South Korea's most admired celebrity pairings. Their romance is often viewed as a rare example of stability and sincerity within the entertainment industry. Although the pair faced numerous breakup rumors earlier this year, they have repeatedly given fans subtle reasons to believe their relationship remains strong. One notable example came when Jong Suk uploaded a video featuring a yellow Tweety-themed phone accessory. Fans quickly noticed that IU uses Tweety as the profile image on her Instagram account. Many interpreted the coincidence as a quiet yet meaningful display of affection, a subtle lovestagram moment that indirectly reassured fans that the couple was still happily together. As a result, when photos of Jong Suk buying baby clothes surfaced online, people naturally connected them to IU almost instantly. Not because there was any evidence of marriage or pregnancy, but because, in the minds of many fans, Lee Jong Suk and IU have already become symbols of a shared future. What those photos actually revealed. After all the rumors, speculation, and endless online discussions, perhaps the most important detail is not how many baby clothes Lee Jong Suk purchased. What truly captured people's attention was what those images seemed to represent. They showed a man who once embodied youthful romance gradually entering a new phase of life. A phase where family, children, stability, and meaningful personal relationships appear to hold increasing significance. And perhaps that is why the photos resonated so deeply with the public. People were not simply watching an actor buy gifts. They were witnessing a different version of Lee Jong Suk, more mature, more grounded, and perhaps closer than ever to the life many believe he ultimately wants. A life built around love, family, and a future that, in the eyes of countless fans, may still include IU by his side.